You ever wonder why some Airbnb hosts sleep like royalty while their guests are secretly starring in a horror movie called The Mattress That Remembers Everything? That yellowish map on an old mattress is not modern art, it is a stained diary nobody signed up to read. Let us talk about bed bugs first, because they are basically tiny freeloaders who never pay for their stay. They hide in seams smaller than a grain of rice, and they treat your mattress like an all-you-can-eat buffet at 2 in the morning. A mattress protector is your first bodyguard, but not all bodyguards are created equal. A cheap one is like hiring a mall cop, while a zippered encasement is like hiring a whole security team with body armor. Here's the plain truth. A protector that only covers the top is basically a poncho in a hurricane. Liquids and bugs do not care about the top. They sneak in through the sides like uninvited party guests. That is why hosts who actually want peace of mind go for a fully zippered, 6-sided encasement. Think of it like sealing your mattress in a giant sandwich bag. Nothing gets in and nothing gets out, including the bugs already living there. Now let us talk fabric, because texture matters more than people think. A protector made of tightly woven polyester with a pore size rated for bed bugs, usually listed around 0.01 millimeters, is basically a tiny prison with no escape tunnels. Waterproof does not always mean stain-proof, and that trips up a lot of new hosts. You want a protector with a membrane backing, something like polyurethane laminate, because it blocks liquids without turning your bed into a plastic bag sauna. Breathability is the sneaky hero nobody talks about. If a protector cannot breathe, your guest wakes up feeling like they slept inside a gym sock, and that gym sock gets you a bad review. Zippers deserve their own spotlight because zippers are the front door of this whole operation. A protector with a locking zipper pull or a zipper flap covering the track is like adding a deadbolt, since bed bugs are famous for squeezing through gaps as thin as a credit card. Let us bust a myth real quick, because people assume bed bugs only come from dirty places. That is simply not true. Bed bugs do not care about cleanliness. They care about warmth and a free ride in someone's suitcase. Here's a number that surprises people. Studies have shown bedbug reports in the United States rose by roughly 70% in certain hospitality settings over the last 2 decades. That is not meant to scare you. It is meant to remind you that prevention is way cheaper than an exterminator bill that looks like a car payment. Washability is another detail hosts forget until laundry day becomes a nightmare. A good protector should handle high heat washing, since heat above 130 degrees Fahrenheit is basically kryptonite for bedbugs and their eggs. Think of your mattress encasement like a phone case. You do not buy the cheapest one and hope for the best, you buy the one that survives the inevitable drop, spill, or chaotic toddler visit. At the end of the day, this is not about being paranoid, it is about being the host who thinks 2 steps ahead. A 5-second decision to buy a real encasement can save you weeks of cleaning, bad reviews, and awkward guest emails. So if you are building a short-term rental that guests actually trust and rebook, small details like this are where the real magic happens. Want to learn more about how we help hosts get this right? Check out our links in the description.